In the canyons and mesas of the American Southwest, countless archaeological sites stand as the last physical record of the people we call the Ancestral Puebloans, or the Anasazi. Unlike many ancient cultures, they left behind no written language. There are no scrolls, no carved histories, no maps that explain why communities rose, why they moved, or why they eventually left these places behind. What we do have are the structures themselves, massive ruins built with precision, storage rooms tucked into cliffs, kivas engineered for ceremony and community, and pottery fragments that help archaeologists trace trade networks and daily life. Every site offers clues: how they farmed, how they stored food, how families lived and worked. But the stories, the names, the leaders, the moments of triumph and struggle, they're gone. What remains is the evidence in stone and the ongoing work of archaeologists to piece together a civilization without a written record. Today, as I hike into these ruins, I'm exploring not just ancient architecture, but a story built from fragments, and where every wall and every artifact helps fill in one more piece of a mystery thousands of years old. You can see how water's just carved out all of the sand. So when they get flash floods, there's tons of water that comes through these washes and just carves out a path. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm a little out of breath, but just been hiking through the canyon here, and check this out. Big ruin right in the alcove. Beautiful canyon. That one looks really well preserved too. Those are pretty cool grinding marks. You can see in this one it's got little, like somebody was chipping at it. And then a kind of a cool little groove right here. That's awesome. You don't see those very often. The circular ones. Wow. Pretty cool alcove. There was something there. You can see how the rocks are stacked in kind of a square, this whole thing. And then a big depression back there. You know, it was probably some sort of housing, maybe a kiva. So I just noticed something on the west side of the wall is a big white painted, what looks to be kind of like a target, but it's in white painting. So I can't really get it with the camera, so I'm gonna take a picture and I'll zoom in on it. All right, I'm gonna climb down this boulder field and check out this awesome ruin from the bottom. So here's one more look at it from the top. So amazing, you can still see the paint on the wall there where the sticks come out. And what amazes me too is the sticks, how they were able to cut them so precisely. It almost looks like a chainsaw cut them, and they would do that using stone tools. Just incredible. It's also interesting how there's no like peepholes on the on the sides of the walls. There would have been a window kind of up top there, and then there's one peephole over here where the door is, but on these little square structures on the left there's no views. It would have been really dark in there, and you can see that's where the black soot from the smoke is on top. Super cool. And then the target, the white painted target is on the left side of the one with the sticks coming out, which reminds me of the petroglyph that I just saw on this alcove on the other side. So it kind of makes me wonder if maybe the basket maker people originally put the petroglyph of the target on this side, and then they saw it and then maybe put it over there. But I just noticed something now that it almost kind of looks like a circle right there. Pretty cool. Let's go check it out from the bottom. All right, so we got to make our way down this boulder field here. So let's go. Go that way, make our way down that way. It's always endless exploring. I was just on my way down and I noticed kind of a cave up here, so I want to go check that out. So notice these rocks that kind of look like a natural staircase, so I'm going to climb up here and see what's up here. Oh my gosh, there's a ruin up there. Look at that. Holy crap. Well, a little sidetrack here. Oh my gosh. Whew, check this out. Wow. That is cool. Looks like it's kind of fallen apart, but still has quite a bit of mortar on the front of it. Wow. Be real careful in here. Looks like some sort of, those rocks are definitely stacked a certain way. And just a big kind of cave. Wow. Some more rocks. You can see they're stacked a certain way. Oh, that's awesome. Check that out. Wow. You can see the black on it, the soot from the fires in here. And then up here, you know, there's quite a bit of soot. It kind of goes all the way back to the back of this little cave. Not really a cave, but kind of an alcove. Pretty interesting. And the view is that. The ruin that we were hiking down to. Just amazing out here. You can never get enough. Every time you start to go somewhere, you see something else and it pulls you off your trail. Wow, just amazing. Okay. All right, now we'll head back down and check out the ruin across the way. So just to kind of show you how to get up here. Basically, right there. So I'm gonna climb down this and turn the camera back on. So you can see it looks like there's some old portholes to put sticks out. So maybe those were used to get up there, like scaffolding or permanent ladder or something. Kind of interesting, but you can see the sticks sticking out of the ruin. It's just amazing these things have lasted 1,000 years. There's another ruin there with a bunch of smoke, and you can still see the sticks on the top. It's pretty cool. All right, well, it's getting warm out, but we'll continue on and see what else we find today. Could be nothing, could be something. Just never know out here, but it's pretty beautiful out. All right, well, continuing on paid off because I just spotted a huge ruin up in a really big alcove, so I'm gonna head up there and check it out. So way up there's a wall that I just spotted, so we're gonna head up this little wash here and see what it's all about. Looks like we got a little bit of a climb here. I'll catch you at the top. I just spotted a little piece of pottery. Oh, that design's cool. Oh wow, it's got stuff on black on white on both sides. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. Usually it's only on one side. Super cool. So there's the ruin way up there. You can see the wall right there. So let's keep going up. All right, I just spotted a petroglyph here. Right here. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Wow, look at this one. You can see the this metal chain link fence. This was done about 100 years ago when the expeditions came through here to excavate. So they put those there to kind of protect the site, which is definitely needed these days. So, pretty cool. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, check that out. Oh wow, look at all the handprints in there. That's amazing. You see that? See the handprint right there. Another cool little guys up here. Wow, red, orange, and yellow. Holy cow, this is awesome. As we walk around this site, try to imagine people living here from 1150 to 1350 AD, going about their daily business. The Ancestral Puebloans lived here. They farmed and held ceremonies right here in this complex of living areas, storage rooms, and kivas. As we explore this cave, you'll notice the remains of several masonry rooms. Small rooms with no blackening on the wall or roof are most likely storage rooms. The dwellings typically have a larger doorway and smoke blackening on the ceiling and walls. It is estimated that between 20 to 24 people lived at this site at any given time. As we make our way around the smaller alcoves within the larger one, you'll notice a striking amount of large boulders. Many of these large boulders have sharpening and smoothing areas that the ancestral Puebloans would have used to sharpen their tools and weapons. It's pretty interesting to see this. pitch black in here. Wow. What an amazing place. Watch how dark it gets when I turn the light off. You can see a little bit of light, but it's just pitch black back here. Should have brought my flute. Next time I will. Some more corn cobs. Wow. Lots of corn in here. See it all? Big pieces right there. There's a bunch more corn in the back. Oh, just so amazing. I love it. Love to see these old ancient sites. All right, so this would have been a kiva. Something interesting about this site is there are two different styles of kivas. This area was influenced by two different branches of the Ancestral Puebloan people. The Kayenta branch, they built square kivas, generally above ground. The Mesa Verde people, you can tell their architecture. It's quite different. They built round kivas below ground or semi-subterranean. The archaeological records and oral histories tell us that kivas were used for ceremonial purposes, but may also have served as a common area for day-to-day life. Look, it's full of corn too. Oh, isn't that cool? We've got all these here. Pretty amazing. Well, I'm just taking a break here in this canyon, in this big alcove and little cave section of the alcove. And, I just wanted to say thanks again for coming along and, enjoying these beautiful sights with me. I'm grateful to have each and every one of you watching. And I just noticed something pretty cool. So I'm just looking out and I saw something really cool. So I'm going to show you that, and then I'll catch you next time. See ya. I was just looking out and happened to notice something over here. So I want to show you this before I take off and put the camera away and just kind of spend the next couple hours taking in this whole site and looking at every little nook and cranny. But wow, look at that. So there's that wall deep down in here in this canyon. But as I was filming that, I looked up and just happened to notice these amazing grinding stones. So look at this. So these are little foot and toe holds to climb up. And it's kind of slippery, but it's pretty slippery. Let me climb up this other way. I want to show you these. Wow, check that out. I don't think they would have ground corn in there. They look a little too small, but maybe they used those to sharpen their tools. They had to cut a lot of this sandstone rock to make their dwellings. And so I think that's what these were for, is sharpening tools. But wow, what a way to end the day. And then there's the toe holds as they go down. So, well, thanks again. Wow, what a beautiful day. A little sweaty from the heat, but I'm not complaining. I love it out here, and it's been fun filming for you, just so you can kind of see some of these places, and I hope you enjoy them. But I definitely do enjoy making them and sharing it with people who may not be able to come out and enjoy these beautiful spots. So thanks again for coming, and see you next time.